Beat 99.9 FM. What your radio craves.
My name is Nicole.
My name is Mayowa.
And you are officially welcome to today's edition of the Midday Show.
Yes,
and
sir.
Today is going to be a special one because we have a very, very special guest kicking off the Midday Show with us. He is Pheelz, the producer, the singer, the everything.
The artist.
Can we add fashionista to it now?
Oh, yes, please.
All these rings.
Multi-hyphenate.
Can add filmmaker to that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Filmmaker to it too. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying life.
You feel good?
Yeah, it
that's
feels good.
That's what you do, right?
That's what I do. I feel good all day.
I love it.
It's great to have you here with us. So, a little birdie said you just dropped a brand new single.
I saw Siamo.
Hey, this one go low. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. But before we even dive into like your new music, let's talk about what you've been doing leading up to dropping this song, because you've been busy.
Yeah.
You stay busy at this point.
Yeah.
Do you even rest?
Nah, I don't, man. Like, I don't think so. I think my rest is still like work. Like, but it's not work in that sense. It's just, as long as I'm making music, music will always be like a fun thing to do for me. Like,
yeah.
Or art will always be like a fun thing to do for me.
You
so it's not really work.
Too?
Yeah, I do.
So
I have like 6 collections that no one has ever seen.
So why don't you do a whole gallery opening?
I don't know if
Pheelz.
I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. You know, it even took me a while to like release music as well, like sing, because opening my art to opinions is like it's a very big leap for me. So like I've done that with music, but with like my art, let me keep that for myself first.
Okay.
So how were you able to like start making music for yourself? You know, you've been a producer for a while. How were you able to, dive into it?
Man, all through being a producer, I'd always made music for myself. Like some of the music like that some of the artists I produced for even released my music that I wrote for myself, and I just But like COVID happened, and but that was like the most shocking thing to ever happen at that point. And I had to like just really think about my life, because I caught COVID and I almost like died. It was in London. Wow. It was at the whiskey shoot, the O2 show. But yeah, I caught COVID and I was just thinking about it. I'm like, nah, man, like you have to die empty if at all. Like you have all this really crazy or something inside you, and you're just forming scared or forming, afraid, and just bro, just die empty, man, and just don't care. You get?
I love that. And that no care attitude has gotten you far.
Thank God, though.
I'm always seeing, people are always saying like that whole cringe thing is keeping you back from the life you want to live.
Yes.
Are you saying facts, Mayowa?
No, I'm not saying for myself. I'm not saying
cringe.
it in general.
Mayowa is always saying people should have some cringe.
Embrace your cringe with your chest.
I just feel like have a little bit of cringe.
Have all the cringe you can have in this world. Cringe up real quick, fast.
Okay, so you just hopped on a huge album that was released a little while back, Usher Raymond. We know how he killed it at the Super Bowl, and I kind of wish he had dropped the album before Super Bowl.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I don't know, because we always have this debate like, who do we think is going to be the first like African artist on the Super Bowl stage?
Yeah, I actually thought there was like a conversation that was going on behind the scenes. I was expecting to see you there.
Yeah, I'm not even I mean, I was at the Super Bowl, but I wasn't on stage.
We're on stage.
But like, I mean, it go happen.
So how did that collab even come about? Did he like slide in your DMs?
Yeah, that would have been nice. No, it happened with like, so I was in LA, and I met Ellie Reid through one of my big friends, Mark Bryars, and Ellie Reid and I got talking, and like I played him some of the songs, just because he loves music. He signed Usher like when he was like in 14 or something. So I played him a song, then he told me that they were working on an Usher album, and I'm like, okay, get me in the studio, let me make some demos for you. And he got me in one of his studios, and I wrote and produced Coming Home. That's the one that had Burna Boy on it. Yeah. But before that, I already had Ruin. Because a year before that, actually, because I went to South Africa and I worked on Ruin with my friend Manana. Because that time my ex had just served me breakfast like properly. So like that breakfast today,
she encouraged me.
See the hot for my chest.
Yeah.
So wrote Ruin, kept Ruin. But then when I gave them Coming Home, they loved it so much. Usher recorded it like almost immediately. And then I told them, there's this other song that I have. I was supposed to put it for like the last EP, but I'm like, nah, there's this other song that I have that I played. I think you guys are going to love it. And they're like, yeah. And then I played Ruin, and everybody just lost their minds.
Are you kidding? Because I think that's the best song of the album.
I mean,
best feature, best song.
I kind of agree too.
It's crazy. And then I told him, I told Usher as well, like, this this song is too special to me. Like, I have to remain on this record because, like, it's my story. Like, it's really special to me. So.
Yeah, I was even saying it. I told Usher, like, you know,
not my art, not my craft.
I just be in the room with L.A. Reid. Like, L.A. Reid isn't like
L.A.
pivotal. That is fantastic.
Yeah,
so your new song Girlo just came out,
yes.
and not only are you meeting these big names like L.A. Reid, but one of the best producers in, I feel like, our generation. He too had some very kind words to say about this track. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, Timbaland.
Timbaland.
Yeah, Timbo, the king, man.
Are you kidding me? So how did you get to the room with him? Because he just be doing
man, bro, I just be doing things these days, man. I was in Miami, man, and it was Mark Bias as well. I was in Miami, and Mark had spoke to Timbo, and like Timbo had heard Finesse as well, so like he loved Finesse, and he just called me up. I didn't even know how he got my number, just video call, and I just saw Timbo. Are you whining? Like, yo, I heard you in Miami, man. Let's link up. Let's connect. And then we started geeking out about like what DAWs we use, because he uses Ableton as well, and I use the same thing. So we're just geeking about for like a bit on the phone.
Those are like producer terms.
Yeah, producer terms. Yeah, then we go into the studio, just started working, just talking about Afrobeats, and then I was playing him like some of the songs on the next EP. And, just hearing him, like, call me the next phase of Afrobeats and, like, call my sound, like, Afrobeats 2.0. And, like, it's incredible when you hear one of your mentors just give you your flowers, man. Like, it's one of them. It's a dream come true, like, for me. Like, those are the moments I would cherish for the rest of my life. You understand? So that was a special moment for me, for sure.
Nice. Love it.
Sure.
Oh, that's so fantastic. So you said, he heard the song. Are you guys like working on anything now together?
Yeah, we worked on a couple like in the studio then, and we're still working on. There's one song in particular that he loves so much that's on the next EP. I had to send it to him. He literally asked me to send it to him.
Okay.
Like, he just wants to hear it. Because the craziest thing was, I was going to South by Southwest from Miami. Yeah. And we were on the same flight, luckily. So we're literally like, there was an aisle and it was like right next to me, and I could hear the song blasting in his headphones throughout the flight. I'm like, oh, more. I'm like, oh, more. He really likes this song. But yeah, the song is called Kamikaze, though. Watch out for it on the next EP.
Kamikaze. Yeah. I love that.
I think that's going to shake the world. But
Okay. So this song, Girlo, why did you decide to drop it now? And what's like the motivation behind it?
The fun fact about Golo was I wrote it in L.A. Reid's studio for Usher, but I just never gave it to them.
You're like, I've given you enough.
I'm like, this one's for my people in Night, man. Let me just, because Golo, because I just feel like, man, there's too much low vibration and low energy in the world, man. Like, people need to dance at some points. Like, just share joy. Like, don't even overthink it. This one is just dance. Like, just for these 2 minutes and 50 something seconds that this song is going to play, just be happy first, and you can pick up your problems after the song finish. But for these 2 minutes and this, I want to give you vibes. You get that's what Golo is about.
That's fantastic. You seem like a very vibey guy. And the question I asked you earlier about, like, you said that now that you're doing music, you've let people into your craft, and seeing what is done for you. You've gotten rid of the cringe, and it's gotten you to the next stage of your life. But is there anything you miss about just being a producer?
Less flights.
Less flights?
Less flights. Because these flights can be a lot sometimes, man.
But you get to see the world, I guess.
Yeah, you get to see the world. And another thing I miss is, man, just being able to be private. Kind of miss that sometimes. And that's why, like, I feel like sometimes I'm starting to get out of my shell now with, like, social media and stuff, but I'm not really, I don't really like that.
Okay. Like, I understand exactly
I know
what
it's
you're saying.
necessary for to be out there and show the world, but that's who I have to be. That's not really who I am. You get me? So I miss that sometimes. Yeah.
Well, you were saying one of the reasons why you almost didn't want to become an artist was because of public opinions or opinions when it came to your craft. Yeah. So how do you deal with opinions now?
Man, I just shut them off, man. I just don't pay attention to them. Like some would hurt, but I just face through it. Some I actually constructive as well. Like some criticism are like constructive, and I accept that. But like most of it, I just tune it off, man.
So you do this thing now where you make music with your tribe. Is that what you call them on social media?
Yeah.
How many songs have you had the tribe made, and why did you even start that?
We've made 2 songs so far. I want to make an EP with the tribe, man. That's like ultimately that's the goal for me. Like,
so how do they contribute? Like lyrics,
ideas, like. But the reason why, because I'm not done that in a couple of weeks. I'm looking for like a way to actually properly articulate the process, because I also want the tribe to like get a piece of the record. So like, for example, if you put the lyrics, like you get publishing, like as a fan, you understand? So I'm trying to like put all those things in place before I get back into like making it fully and just,
Oh, that's fantastic.
I gotta be a part of the tribe, bro. I want some publishing checks.
Because, bro, I believe like my fan base, I really want it to be a community. Like, I just don't want to have a distant relationship with my fans. I want them to feel like they are a part of the Pheelz brand, like they have shares in this Pheelz brand. You understand? Like, it's very important for me that they feel that way.
You seem like the guy, if I was your fan and I sent you a DM, you probably answer me.
Yeah, probably.
And I'll be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Pheelz the producer.
I've been having so much fun on Snapchat as well. I started something called ReTV.
What's that about?
Crazy. It's just my life, just like me being a streamer on Snapchat, just putting them in like having fun. Yesterday, we were literally just sharing each other's like hustle. I was telling them to just tell me what your business is and I'll just share it with the world. Yeah. And I was just reposting everybody's business. And there was one guy that sells bushmeat that I want to actually try his bushmeat. It's just stuff like that, man. Like that's fun for me. Like,
I feel like you've gotten a hang of this social media thing. I don't think
I'm trying. I'm still trying.
I feel like you can also add like skit maker to your resume, because I saw this video on your social media. It was when you were like talking to God.
I was talking to the industry. I was the industry.
That's fantastic. So, you are really diving into every aspect of this entertainment business, because you kind of have to be to stay relevant. But I love the fact that you're doing that. And a little birdie said that, you are turning a milestone age this year.
That's so young.
But I feel like you have done a lot before even reaching that stage. I'm not going to put your age out there because,
please.
Men are very sensitive to their age these days.
Wait, coming from a woman?
We used to think it was...
Coming from a woman?
We used to think it was just ladies, but you'd be getting sensitive. Like, why are you asking me my age? But, as new age comes, like, grace and wisdom and everything.
Man.
So as you're entering this next stage of your life, like, what do you want to see coming for yourself?
Man, I feel like I've done so much. Like a lot of my like early years was spent like pleasing people and like building people. Like now I want to like build myself, and like it's not even like my career, just like myself, like enlighten myself and find peace and find happiness and like inside. Because I've realized that bar cannot bring you happiness, bar cannot bring it. You have to actually find it inside. So like the next phase of my life will mostly be about going inside and finding peace. In the midst of all this madness.
What about what's it called, filmmaking? Because I know you mentioned.
Oh yes, for sure. I mean, like I'm starting with like this little short content, but like the final goal is to actually make a film and keep making films that like, because if you see like even in the skit that I did for like the Golo rollout that I'm still doing for the Golo rollout, like if you really read between the lines, you can see the truth in them. Like I'm literally like speaking some truth with like comedy. You get me? So like I'm just trying to like experiment and just exercise all these different muscles of like artistic expressions that's, just dying empty, man. You get it? Yeah,
that's great. So now that Golo is out, and so far the reception has been fantastic. There's a video out, or is it just like just vibes? Just be vibing.
Just be vibing. I'm still that video is going to be my director's debut.
You got your fingers in everything. I really like that. And I love that you produced this song as well, right?
Yeah, I did.
I kind of feel like you kind of have an edge. You don't have to pay like producers' fees, because you guys be charging a lot, don't you?
We'll be charging. Afrobeats to the world. We'll be charging.
That's crazy. So even as a producer, do people from all around the world hit you up for beats?
Oh, yeah.
So where is some like the weirdest countries that are looking for Afrobeats beats? I won't say weirdest, but like unique. Like, I didn't know they wanted Afrobeats in like, I don't know, Indonesia.
It'll be Asia actually. Like there was someone that sent me a message and like he was like, bro, you have no idea how huge you are in Japan. I'm like, Japan? He was like, bro, you need to come here and do a show. Like, it would sell out. I'm like, Japan? Are you sure?
Sonny, what? Mayo, that seemed a little... seemed a little sensitive.
Konnichiwa.
It's the arigatos. Oh, but that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
I can literally see you on that Japanese aesthetic.
Yeah.
The whole...
I can actually see it,
anime
bro.
vibe.
Yeah.
The glasses already giving.
I love anime as well. So
You're like dressed like a samurai in one of your videos. Bro, that would be dope, actually.
That would be fantastic.
I would like to do that though. We'll see what life has
So
in
think
store.
about it, putting on a show in Japan, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
And you have a show coming up in London soon, right?
Yeah, on the 13th of next month.
Okay, so I'm sure that your London fans are looking forward to seeing you there as well.
Yes,
When next are you going to hit the stage here in Nigeria?
Man, I'm actually planning a concert in Nigeria before summer. Because I think it's time for that Pheelz concert. And I actually think I'm one of the best performers that Afrobeat has to offer.
Let them know.
Or that the genre will ever see. Or that the world will ever see. But I'm working up to it, don't worry.
Speak on it.
Love it.
I love it. Like, I've seen you performed at a wedding I went to once.
Oh, yeah?
And that was vibes. It was vibes.
What wedding where was that?
Honestly, I'll have to check my Snapchat memories because I was somewhere else that night. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Mentally not there, but there.
Thank you so much, Pheelz. This has been a fantastic conversation. So, the song is out right now, ladies and gents. So go stream and download everywhere. I'm sure you're going to be coming out with some new music very, very soon.
Yeah, there's an EP coming. So
Yeah.
It feels good too.
Do you know when's it going to drop? You don't want to tell us?
Next month.
Next month.
It's too loud.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And also, don't forget to check out all the other content on the other shows on the Beat 99.9 FM.